with groups like tao po, nagkakaroon ng paraan para mailabas yung gustong masabi ng mga tao, yung mga ordinaryong tao, na dapat naman talaga dinidinggin ng lahat. And again, welcome, especially to the members of the media who are here. We are really happy that you are here and thankful that we are able to speak with you, especially regarding health justice and corruption. Hi, Emmer. So our first slide has Mr. Emmer Rojas. As Emmer has said a while ago, he is the president of New Voice Association of the Philippines. If you can see, he is here pointing at the damage that his tobacco addiction has left him. He suffered stage 4 cancer, and thankfully we have him now as one of the strongest tobacco control advocates in the Philippines. Right now, because of what has transpired and all the learnings that he has acquired since being victimized, he has used this to empower himself as an advocate. And he has represented our country several times over in international conferences. Right now, the NFAP is strongly pushing for tax reform, and he will share with us his thoughts more later on that. I included Wallet and Einstein because what I wanted to show you first is the faces that are involved in the everyday tragedy that is tobacco. Aside from Emmer and what he has suffered, and I'm sure each one of us, sino ba dito nagkaroon na ng kamag-anak na nagkaroon ng cancer? More or less lahat tayo naranasan na yung sakit na dinadala nun. And I wanted to share with you the picture of Wallet, his wife, and Einstein, one of his children. Wallet has always shared that when after Emmer has undergone his operation, he could barely recognize Emmer, and she always maintains how this was one of the most painful things that has ever happened to their family. She also, and this is our campaign where we ask the tobacco control advocates to speak directly with the tobacco industry. Wallet's message was to say that you break families. And this is Einstein, who is also now becoming strongly one of our youth advocates against tobacco. These are ordinary people like you and me. This is Carlo Asuncion, Samira Gutko, Vin Dancel. Carlo lost his father due to tobacco, Samira, her aunt, Vin, his uncle. This is Eugene Tungkol, also of New Voice Association of the Philippines. He is also a laryngeal cancer survivor. This is Dr. Oscar Tino. He just previous president of Philippine Medical Association, who also lost his father to tobacco. And this might be a more controversial tobacco advocate because he was once a tobacco farmer. He has now moved to alternative farming. He lost a lot of his relatives, dying to the damages of planting tobacco. And not only that, some of his relatives were also had their lives threatened by members of the tobacco industry. I'm sharing with you photos of these people because they represent the 240 Filipinos that die every single day because of tobacco-related causes. If we were to translate what these roles represent, what these roles are in the basic unit of the community, which is the family, we could easily say that 100 mothers perhaps have died by lunchtime, 100 fathers have died by dinner time, and another 40 would have died by the time we wait for another day, and the cycle would repeat itself. So ito yung parating sinasabi, kasalanan nyo yan, kayo yung nagsigarilyo, kayo naman yung bumibili, wala namang pumipilit sa inyo. Is it really just the choice of the citizen, as Ma'am Vande has shared with us? Or are there other things other factors that play into the picture? And we believe so. We at Health Justice, this is the bigger picture that we would like to share with all. The obligations of the government and the nature of the tobacco industry. So what are the obligations of the Philippine government? In 2005, there's quite a big concept here, World Health Organization Framework Convention on Tobacco Control. Sobra na po ang lubha na ang naidudulot ng tobacco sa buong mundo na kinailangan ng International Public Health Treaty. And mind you, this is the first public health treaty. That was how bad it was. That was organized by World Health Organization. So our Senate ratified this in 2005. Article 5.3 of which treaty says that we must protect our laws on public health from the influence of tobacco industry. This begs the question, ginugulo ba nila? Ginugulo ba nila yung mga batas natin? Department of Health and Civil Service Commission issued a joint memorandum circular in 2010 because of WHO FCTC saying that we must protect, indeed we must protect. Here in the Philippines, we are going to do our part in protecting the bureaucracy against tobacco industry interference. Who are we protecting it then from? This is Dr. Margaret Chan of WHO. She said in her speech last March that the enemy, the tobacco industry, has changed its face and tactics. The wolf is no longer in sheep's clothing, and its teeth are bare. I call on heads of state and government to stand rock hard against the despicable efforts of the tobacco industry to subvert this trade, to drink as many hard liquor shots as they can in 100 seconds. 100 seconds. Even thinking about it already makes me want to pass out. So he was able to drink 35 and he died 2 hours after. 35 shots.
Second place.
He's only the second placer.
You have the video.
No,
I do.
We will need to secure permission from her. But she will be here later. So, isa sa mga parating pinupunta rin dyan is sino nag-regulate ng promotions? So sa ngayon po hindi natin alam po ni TI or DOH dahil ang DOH nagsabi na po yan na hindi bawal lahat ng klase ng promotion. Hinabla po ulit sila. So, ganun po yung nangyayari. Ang FDA gusto rin pong meron din po silang tobacco control measure. Kasi sino nga kung nagre-regulate ng sigarilyo? Sino nagre-regulate ng ingredient? Eh kung yung sabon labada nga, nagre-regulate ng FDA, bakit hindi ang sigarilyo, di ba? Kinasuhan din po sa government. Ang dami sa kaso natin. Ang gobyerno natin. This is one of their tactical, this is not unique. That must be said. This is not unique. This is used in a lot of countries. Mostly in third world countries where such cases will be a deterrent for government agencies to pursue their measures.
First, of economic activity or income of her constituents, and she has to protect that. Yun yung primary reason niya. Hindi ibig sabihin na hindi niya na sinusuportahan yung health. Kasi sabi niya, in the first place, when she was a first lady, doon na put up Philippine Heart Center, yung iba't ibang mga heart, yung mga center, kidney, lahat ng centers, yung sa Bupes Avenue natin, di ba? You have the lung, you have the kidney, you have the heart. So that's Imelda Marcos' reason. Si Congressman Osmeña did not elaborate. Pero tingnan ko, Cebu, si Gwen kanina, Cebu, and many did not answer. Ang benefit of the doubt na lang natin dito, they were on break, hindi nabasa ni congressmen and senators, or yun nga, they're just being safe and careful to give understand until such time that there's more concrete, siguro, agenda or action in the upper house or the lower house. For the Senate, we have, right now may mga pending bills. So, Lacson, Cayetano is a very good supporter natin. But looking back, sino yung mga hindi sumagot? We're just trying to look at the history and probably draw some possible landscape of what will happen to the legislation or how our senators will support